With maybe one of the wildest transfer periods just starting, we're in for a ride this summer of 2023, as so many football players are either free agents or have requested transfer. In today's video, we will take a look at a list of 10 players that need to make a transfer, and if they do so, it will surely send shockwaves around the world. And believe me when I say, some of these players would have never crossed your mind. Number 1. Moses Caicedo. Caicedo, as of right now, is very close to Chelsea, and with the Brighton midfielder sure to leave the southern England coast, it was just unclear where he would go. This is going to be a big hit for Brighton's ambitions next season, as they're looking to at least qualify for a European spring in the Europa League, having qualified for the first time. Acquiring Caicedo will give Chelsea a powerful midfield pivot in Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo, as Mauricio Pochettino is yet to take over the reins and hint at the system he'll use at Chelsea, but if he is to use a midfield pivot, Caicedo and Fernandez will be the prime candidates. How that will turn out on the field, of course, we are yet to see. Number 2. Kylian Mbappe. Now this is the one needing attention. Apparently, Mbappe does not want to sign a new contract with PSG this year, as his current one expires next week. However, PSG does not want to lose Mbappe for free. So here we have a very interesting conundrum in which the solution would be Mbappe leaving this summer. The Frenchman going away would definitely mean the end of the current PSG era, as Messi and probably Neymar would be gone as well. But the question is, which club can afford Mbappe? The two that come to mind first are definitely Real Madrid and Manchester City, but a dark horse is also Man United, especially if they get those new owners from Qatar. So we will definitely be looking into this with great interest. Number 3. Declan Rice. The star midfielder of West Ham United is set to leave the Hammers to join their city rivals Arsenal, but it would not be that simple. While Rice is looking forward to joining the Gunners, another club that patiently waits in the shadows is Manchester City themselves. It is, however, looking like just a matter of time before Rice takes a picture with a red jersey, although it is still not 100% certain. But Arteta knows he cannot continue to rely on Partey's fitness, hence the signing of a short-term alternative in Jorginho in January. But dependability and robustness are not the only qualities Rice would add to the position, as his ball-carrying prowess and how much he improved in that aspect were noted by Gareth Southgate last year, with the England manager stating how he breaks the game up so well and now he has more confidence to drive with the ball and bring it forward as well. Rice at Arsenal would be a great addition to the already good but inexperienced Emirates team. Number 4. Kim Min-jae. The Napoli centre-back was in the media recently for being connected to joining Manchester United, and he would have been a great addition to the United defense. But recent reports suggest that Kim Min-jae has instead agreed to personal terms with Bayern Munich. Min-jae has been named Serie A Defender of the Season, and his ability to keep the ball in his feet and break the lines with good passes has helped change defense into attack in an instant for Napoli on various occasions. Needless to say, a transfer like this is much needed for the German side as well, and given that Min-jae is still yet to reach his prime at the age of 26, this is a no-brainer if you're Bayern Munich. Number 5. Bernardo Silva. As for this guy, Bernardo Silva has won everything with Manchester City already, and it seems like he's set to leave the citizens this summer. According to Fabrizio Romano, Paris Saint-Germain are already in talks with Bernardo Silva's camp over their next project and personal terms, as he's their priority target and a crucial part of the next PSG era. Silva also stated after the Champions League final that he's uncertain about his future and that he will see what he does in the coming months. Number 6. Harry Kane. We don't really need to talk about how good this guy is. Harry Kane might finally be set to leave Tottenham Hotspur this summer, as Real Madrid have apparently made him their top priority. With the English striker still having no trophies to his name in his career, it's very reasonable to pick a team like Madrid to pursue that sort of thing. Man United were also in the race, but they stepped back as they felt Tottenham were never going to sell to a rival and they did not want to get dragged into a 2-month transfer saga. Will the prolific striker leave North London and move to the warmer city of Madrid? Only time will tell. Number 7. Josko Gvardiol. The talented Croatian defender is set to join Manchester City soon, as according to Fabrizio Romano, the personal terms are progressing well. This will be a great signing for the already stacked City team who won the treble last year, because Aymeric Laporte is going to be leaving the Etihad due to lack of playing time. The defender, who is comfortable with the ball at his feet, has helped Leipzig win 2 domestic cups and achieve back-to-back top 4 finishes. What's even better is that Guardiola is still only 21, which means he has years ahead of him to improve, and it will be great to see what he will bring to Guardiola's side. Number 8. Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen has refused to sign a new contract with Napoli and is probably going to leave the Serie A champions this summer. With Napoli setting a price tag of 150 million euros, this forced Manchester United to pull out of the race for the Nigerian striker, as well as Bayern Munich. So now it seems like PSG are the main favourites to land them. PSG need a striker, with Messi leaving for Inter Miami, and in Osimhen they're getting a player who scores goals in a variety of different ways and is adept in the box with both feet and his head. This ability, combined with his strength and the timing of his movements, makes him a very dangerous and prolific player, and also a much-needed transfer for the French champions. Number 9. Mason Mount. Mason Mount is proving to be a harder than expected acquisition for Manchester United, as Chelsea want almost double what United wants to offer. But in my opinion, it's only a matter of time, because the player wants to move to Old Trafford. Mount is an exceptional technical and athletic talent. His great intensity and intelligence off the ball are matched by top quality in possession. He's very efficient as a box-to-box midfielder and is also a highly creative player with a tangible end product. He would be a great signing for the Red Devils, who move into their second season with Ten Hag and will need quantity and quality in the Champions League. Number 10. Kai Havertz. As the last player on our list, we have the talented Kai Havertz, who is in talks with Arsenal. Chelsea rejected Arsenal's opening bid. However, it does look very likely that the German attacking midfielder will join the Gunners. Havertz is at his best playing from a central or right-sided position in the front three, but he thrives when he has the freedom to drift around the final third. This would mean he would switch places with Martin Odegaard at Arsenal, giving the Norwegian magician much-needed rest this season, when Arsenal will finally be playing in the Champions League. Not to mention, he ranks very high in terms of passing and defensive statistics, which is good for built-up play and tracking back work, which means that Arsenal will be getting a hard-working player apart from a great talent. It will be interesting to see whether he ends up at the Emirates. These 10 players are some of the most interesting ones to follow this summer as we head into the transfer period. With no big competitions happening, that means that most of the big teams will be complete before the start of the season, and that's another reason why players and agents will be focusing on club transfers rather than international duty. This is shaping up to be a big summer in terms of player movements, one that might shape the near future of football. Fasten your seatbelts, because believe me, we are in for a wild summer. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure to let us know about your opinions about each of these players. Would you be surprised if Mbappe leaves or if Kane joins Real Madrid? Talk to us in the comments below, and we will see you next time in another video.